Hello everybody and welcome back to another anti-MLM video. I'm Christine, I'm glad you're here. Today we're going to take a look at a good mix of posts from people in network marketing companies. You could almost call this an MLM top fails video. I have a good amount of posts, interesting topics, different topics we're going to go through today. And let's get started with, what shall we start with? Let's start with the pyramid ignorance. It's a classic at this point.
If you're one of these, who work for one of these, who work for one of these, who works for one of these, and him or her, there's a name for that. Looks a little bit like this shape, no? And I'm not saying that that's bad. But why does this get called that when this can look like this person making way more money than this person who makes way more money than this person? This looks more like an equal opportunity, no? Let's not call things names just because we don't understand it.
Let's go through this again because this was a lot of information and a lot of nonsense.
If you're one of these, who work for one of these, who work for one of these, who works for one of these, and him or her, there's a name for that.
Okay, so what she's pointing out here is salaried hourly employees, team leads, supervisors, those are also salaried employees. Middle management, they're also salaried employees. VP presidents, they're also salaried employees. And the CEO. So we're having the hierarchical chart of a regular schmegular company. All of these people are very likely salaried employees, depending on how you work, hourly, but those are all salaried employees, unless, of course, you're the owner of the company and you are also taking a role in that company. The CEO of a company is also a salaried employee. Many times we're forgetting this. I've worked in a gazillion companies. The CEO was always a salaried employee. So were the VPs and the presidents. There are exceptions to the rule that the CEOs can also be the owners or they have a certain position within the company. But the majority of the people she's pointing out here in the typical hierarchical chart, in the organizational chart of a regular company, all of these people are very likely salaried employees. So let's continue. I will have to stop multiple times because there's so much nonsense going on.
There's a name for that. Looks a little bit like this shape, no?
Yeah, it looks like a pyramid because it's the hierarchical chart of a regular company. The organizational chart of a company that doesn't say whether it's a pyramid scheme or not.
And I'm not saying that that's bad, but
if you have to say it, I'm not saying it's bad, but I have a feeling you're saying it's bad.
But why does this get called that when this
Why is network marketing called a pyramid scheme, whereas network
can look
marketing
like this person making way more money than this person who makes way more money than this person?
Okay, so why is network marketing being called a pyramid scheme when it could be that somebody who started yesterday makes more money than person X, than somebody who started 4 years ago, than person X, than somebody who started 15 years ago? Because that is not the definition of a pyramid scheme. It doesn't matter.
This looks more like an equal opportunity, no?
No, just because you arrange the people in a different way that doesn't lead up to the pyramid doesn't mean that it looks like an equal opportunity, because it is definitely not.
Let's not call things names just because we don't understand it.
All right. We didn't learn a lot, but yeah, don't just call things names just because we don't know much about it. But why do we call regular jobs pyramid schemes, or we critique that a regular company has the shape, the organizational shape of a pyramid when the people in the company all get a salary? Those are all salaried employees. They get a regular salary, they trade their time, and you might be able to get certain bonus payments. The higher you are in the hierarchical chart of an organization that legitimately sells products and services and is not based on recruitment, your work matters so that you get paid. Your hours you spend there matter so that you can get paid. And the people at the top of that pyramid are people who have more responsibility, hopefully more experience. They're responsible for the well-being of the company, for bringing in the money, for keeping their team in check, and they carry a greater risk. And they hopefully know more and are more qualified in that position than other people. That's regular schmegular jobs. Network marketing is called a pyramid scheme because the actual sale of services and goods is not the essential part. You can make some money here or there, yes, you can make some commission here or there, and network marketing companies now also focus more on the sales of actual products by allowing their distributors other avenues to do so as well, because network marketers are leaving network marketing, and the companies, I believe, are trying to establish those other routes and those infrastructures. And also, I believe, because they're actually venturing into setting themselves up differently in the future, I think lots of network marketing companies will stop to operate as a network marketing company, and that's why they need to set up what they're doing as actual sales. That's also why we see that other social media avenues are being included in the sales routes. That is what is currently happening out of necessity. But the sales of the products and services is not the essential part in a network marketing company. It is the people who are being recruited into the company, building a big team, benefiting, profiting off of your team, making sure your team purchases a good amount of product themselves. I not too long ago posted a video about the distributors, that they're actually the best customers in my opinion. I will link it up here if you're interested, because the distributors purchase so many products, more than most customers ever would. It's not about the sales of the product, it's about the recruitment aspect. And it's not an equal opportunity just because somebody who joined a couple of days ago is able to make more money than somebody who is already in the company for longer. That is not the definition of a pyramid scheme. On top of that, it's also a scammy and sketchy business model where most people lose money. That's why it is called a pyramid scheme. But we still have those nonsensical posts. Okay, got it. What is next? What shall we do next? I would find it fitting that after a pyramid scheme, we should take a look at a scam. Okay, I need to play this yet again without music. There's copyright music. You think network marketing is a scam, but you recommend things every day for free. So network marketing is a scam, but you recommend stuff on social media for free, and that's a problem. Let's go through the text because I think we need some more information here. Here's what I mean. Yeah, thank you for explaining. Every time you share your favorite coffee, your skincare, your Amazon finds, a restaurant you love, you're influencing someone's buying decision. Yeah, that could be. That is social selling. No, that is you sharing things because you genuinely like them. That is not social selling. You're sharing the things, and if people are interested, they can buy it. You don't have the incentive to push products. You're not making money. If I share my favorite coffee with my family, they're like, cool. You love really strong coffee. That's not for me. Some family members of mine don't even drink coffee, but most people wouldn't like the coffee I like or the coffee versions I like because I like strong coffee and I like cold coffee. I brew myself a strong coffee in the morning, and if I share that, most people would be like, oh, okay, cool. Most people don't go to Espresso House or go to the coffee shop around the corner or go to Starbucks because I say, I do enjoy this and that coffee and I add 1 or 2 extra shots of espresso. That's not social selling, that's me genuinely sharing. The difference, most people are doing it for free. Yeah, that's what you do when you communicate with people. That's called being a social human being, and you're just sharing information with other people, the things you genuinely like. There is nothing wrong with just sharing things you enjoy without the expectation that you get paid. At this point, social media is flooded with people trying to sell us something. It's difficult to watch a YouTube video without somebody trying to sell me something. And I get it, when you do YouTube full time, when that is your job, you need sponsorships to also be able to create a lifestyle and to make an income that is sustainable, yes. But if that is something that happens in every single video, in every post, then I have a problem with that. And because so many people are doing it now, it is super overwhelming. We have forgotten how to really just share things, and you don't expect anything in return. Network marketing simply puts a structure behind that behavior where you can earn commission on what you share, No, you don't earn a commission when you share. You need to sell the product. So you're not just sharing, you're not just posting. Most people don't just click on something on social media and then start to buy the products if a salesperson advises them to buy it. You need to sell the products. You need to push the products. You need to post about it. You need to talk to people. You're not just sharing. Build a client base. Yeah, that's something you can do on social media and also in network marketing companies. But as I've stated in the post before, that is not the essential part in network marketing. The essential part is to build a team base and create an additional stream of income. An additional stream of income that doesn't work for most people in network marketing, where most people lose money. It's not about convincing people to buy random things. It's actually exactly that. It's about sharing products you already use and being compensated for it. So you're already a customer for a network marketing company, and then you share the products, and then you're getting compensated for it. Once again, you need to sell the products. And why do you use the products? Because you actually genuinely love them, or because you want this to be a business opportunity for you. You want this to be an additional stream of income, and that is why you have to purchase the products, because you need to showcase them. If you don't use them, if you don't show them in person or on social media, who will buy from you? Nobody will. And that's how you invest a whole lot of money into products and into a company you might have never invested a lot of money into. And in the end, that's why a lot of people lose money. That's why this industry has grown so much. It actually shrinks. It's actually shrinking because network marketing companies are going out of business. The distributors from those network marketing companies who are going out of business or who changed their business model, who go really affiliate or sales only, they go to other MLMs, but a lot of those people, they just leave the industry altogether. So it's not a growing industry, it's now a shrinking industry. That's why this industry has grown so much, because it fits into how people already live and communicate. No, most people do not live and communicate like this. Most people in this day and age especially don't just want to purchase overpriced products and they communicate via weird posts on social media. That is something you learn after you have joined a network marketing company and after the successful people in the company tell you, well, this is what you got to do. You got to post regularly, make yourself look and sound interesting, speak about the business opportunities, speak about the product, speak about the community, share who you are. If that is not something you've done before, you're not doing the things you've already done before. Then you join a network marketing company and then you adjust how you communicate after you've joined. So no, it's not about hype or luck. A lot of these things are actually about hype, and luck is an important part in this. It's about understanding how influence works and choosing to get paid for it. But you don't need to join a network marketing company to do that. You can also be a salesperson for a legitimate company where sales is truly the basis of what you do and not recruitment, or being an influencer and actually sharing links. Then you would also get paid for it. To learn how I was able to surpass my nursing income, drop info and I'll reach out to you. Well, we're not going to do that because I don't want to be reached out to. The next post is about somebody in the network marketing company Monate and how you can make a lot of money in just 1 month. So let's get this started.
If I had to explain to my 8-year-old how to make $1,000 in 1 month, this is what I would tell him. And I get it, you're not my 8-year-old, but also you're not in my business, so you don't understand the terminology. But you do understand numbers. So remember this, 2 plus 8. 2 and 8 will give you $1,000 your first month in business. I know, it sounds crazy, but check this out. You need 2 people that want to do the business with you, 2 people that want more money, need more money, want to go on paid for trips, want to drive a paid for car, want better community, better mindset. 2 people that you want to run with, that you see yourself hanging out on days like these and making lots of money with them.
Then don't join a network marketing company because the numbers there are abysmal. So what she's speaking about is if you want to make $1,000 potentially in your first month, then you need to recruit 2 people. Those 2 people need to buy a product pack that can vary from $149 up to a couple of hundred. You cannot recruit them on the $99 one because in that case you will not get a commission, and then it doesn't count towards the 2 plus 8 that she is explaining here. You need to recruit 2 people, and then they need to recruit people who recruit people who recruit people. You need to be able to rank up thanks to the people you recruit and they recruit. So it's not just 2 plus 8, but she's not mentioning that yet. Maybe she's saying that a little bit later, because we're speaking about potential bonus payments here if you're able to rank up and the people on your team are able to recruit other people. But you can only rank up if your team members also recruit people who recruit people who recruit people. And yeah, that's not really a proven system to make a lot of money, because also in Monate, most people make barely anything. Still waiting and hoping for the next income disclosure statement, at least now that I'm filming mid-May this video. It hasn't come out yet. I hope it's coming out soon, but the one from last year didn't look good. So yeah, don't join a network marketing company if you actually want to make money.
And then comes the 8. These are 8 customers, 8 people that are looking to upgrade their hair care or their skin care, 8 people that are willing to support you in this amazing new business venture you just launched, 8 people that maybe want to start trying out the products, and if they like it, then they upgrade to business partners. 2 plus 8, that's a total of 10.
So you also have to have customers. Those are VIP customers. They have to spend money to join the VIP program and purchase a good amount of product so that you can make commission off of them. But then in the end, the goal is also for them to become business partners, so you can never just truly be a customer. It's not about 2 plus 8. That is just for starters. Start with 2 people you recruit onto your team and start with 8 customers who hopefully will become your team members, or they will get in new customers, or you will get in new customers. It's not just about 10 people plus you, it's a lot more people.
2 plus 8, that's a total of 10. You all have 10 people in your immediate circle that can fill in these spots. So this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna go make your list of 10 people. You're gonna have it ready. You're gonna message me. We're going to launch your business and you're going to make $1,000 in your first month. It's fall proof. Go get your 10, DM me, and let's get started.
Let's take a look how foolproof or how fault-proof this truly is. If you are able to make $1,000 in 1 month in Monate and you did this for an entire year, you would make 12,000. Let's just stick with this 1,000, which is so easy to do if you just have 2 new team members and 8 customers. If we take a look, and I have the income disclosure statement from 24 here because at the moment when I'm filming this video, the one from 25 isn't out yet. Let's take a look how many people in the company per year are actually able to make $12,000 to see how realistic it is what she just mentioned here. The average annual gross earnings at the lowest rank is $131. And it takes a while. You have to be at the MMB, the Managing Market Builder rank, to be in that $12,000 sphere. But we're still not there. The average annual gross earnings at that rank is $10,926. And we are already rapidly running out of participants in Monate. When 94, it's almost 94, 96, 7, 98% of people, almost 99% of the people in the company are already at those lowest ranks. So that is most people in Monate, and only 0.66% of people are able to make around 11,000 average annual gross earnings. Now, the associate market mentor, on average, annually is able to make 24,000. We can also see that the low gross earnings is 4,347. So if you're at that rank and you're not performing really well, you could also make less than that. How is this a great opportunity and fault-proof or foolproof if most people are not able to make $12,000 in a year in Monate? It looks to me like it's not that great of an opportunity, and most people are actually not able to do what she just described. And when we take another look at the next rank, the that is the CAR rank, the Market Mentor rank, we can see that the average annual gross earnings is 55,000, but the person who made the least amount of money in 2024 at that rank, that was 10,480. So you could even be at one of the mid to higher ranks, and you might not be able to make 12,000. So that example sucks, and it's not an example most people are able to follow, Most people are not able to make $1,000 a month in Monate. So it looks like it's not that easy to just recruit 2 people and have 8 customers. And the last post I want to take a look at with you, that's not English. The last post I want to take a look at. I want to take a look with you. The last post we're going to look at, oh Lord, the last post I'm going to show you is from Park Lane, from a Park Lane distributor. Park Lane is an old network marketing company, and they're selling jewelry. In my opinion, pretty much rip-offs from already existing designer pieces, like the Van Cleef and Arpels ones, the flowery bracelets, or also the necklaces, or Cartier. That's just, of course, my opinion, but we will take a look at a distributor in Park Lane and what they have to say.
Happy Friday, you guys. Supposed to be at a dance competition this weekend. My daughter would have been doing her solo this morning, but we still have an injury. It took, I would say, a good 6-7 weeks to finally get the official diagnosis. We know what we have. We're dealing with it. Anyway, she's at school. I know she would much rather be being on stage doing her solo, but here's the silver lining about it. She's healing, and I got to go to Dallas to celebrate a huge promotion at Park Lane Jewelry, and I'm so fired up about that. And as I was getting ready, I'm like, am I doing my favorite Debbie studs, or am I going to go extra? I think I'm going to go extra with these poppy earrings. Y'all, I love these poppy earrings.
Personal taste, personal preferences. I find their jewelry so extremely ugly. Those little studs, they're less invasive, but it's giving cheap costume jewelry, trying to replicate designer brands. I find them extremely ugly. I'm sorry, I don't find any of the jewelry attractive, neither the rings nor the bracelets. Tell me yet again, it's about selling the actual products.
I gravitate to them all the time. I'm either like a stud girl or a statement girl. There's like literally no in between. And these you could get. So I love these poppy earrings. And one of the things I was sharing, it's Mother's Day weekend. So of course at Park Lane, we have an incredible offer for Mother's Day. When you spend $60 in full and half price items, however you want to build your cart to $60, you could add any item for $35. Any item. So moms, anything you buy yourself, especially right now this weekend, even leading into next week, count as a Mother's Day gift. My husband's been out of town, and I was like, oh, he probably won't be able to take care of my Mother's Day gifts. So guess what? I handled it. Did I ever?
Why should your husband take care of your Mother's Day gifts? Shouldn't that come from your children? I mean, I get it. If you have small children, the other parent also has to help out and to push the kids in the right direction, but it's not spouse day. It's Mother's Day. And it was really wild. I had to stop being on social media that day because so many people were pushing so many products, especially the network marketing companies. They had so many sales going on. Those who sell products that are designed specifically for women or that are predominantly interesting for women, it was a sales show galore on social media. And granted, also in regular life out of network marketing, a lot of stuff was sold and was specifically targeted towards Mother's Day. Yes. But I fell down the Mother's Day sales hole, and it wasn't pretty. Let's say it like that. Everybody tried to push out their products. Let's get back to this one.
So anyway, here's the thing. If you are like, yeah, I'm in the mood for an accessory update, I have so got the cutest things right now for you. DM me and I will make you the perfect cart, and we will find something to delight you for Mother's Day or a gift for Mother's Day. And I'm now off to go celebrate my friend. Bye, guys.
And that's what I wanted to speak about. I have to pull out my glasses for this. I could have just left them on. Friday means Park Lane weekly payday. Let's see what's happened this week. And then she posts, and I have to post it without sound because of copyright music. Let's celebrate the Pay Friday Fund Day. I mean, you're just getting paid. But can this really replace my income? So the pay, allegedly $1,892. Yes, girl. This is so cringy. $4,017 10,115 for the month. Sharing sparkle and helping others do the same is my favorite. So grateful to be here. This is a heck of a paycheck for April for you. So proud of you. We're having a lot of income claims. 965, 2,690. What are you doing with your Park Lane check this week? Saving up to receive blah blah. Now everybody is explaining and sharing what they're doing. Before that, we heard how much money the people are allegedly able to make, or how much they were able to make. These are full-grown income claims, and there is no disclaimer and there is no income disclosure statement visible anywhere. That is not compliant behavior. You need to make sure when you make those posts that you also allow other people to hear what is normal in a company, what can typically be made in a company, and what is unrealistic. Park Lane does not have an income disclosure statement. They have been in the market forever, but they don't have one. They don't have to. This is somebody in the United States. There is no requirement to release one, but you should at least have some sort of disclaimer that allows the user, that allows your viewer to know, okay, those numbers, they might be out of the ordinary, and everything is up to your personal work, personal input, the time and the money and the investments you make yourself. None of that. This is also for a network marketing company non-compliant to just throw out numbers. 4,900, 10,000, that is non-compliant behavior, and it is mind-baffling to me that people in network marketing companies do not shut this down, right? Because it's not helpful for them as the ones who are running the company. What she doesn't mention as well is that the amount of money these people allegedly made in a month or in a week, that there are expenses connected also to Park Lane. I know, riddle me this. Because you have to purchase a good amount of products to showcase for the people, and then you have to get a starter kit. In that case, you get a 1-year website membership free with $130 value for free. It's not free, it is included in what you purchased in this starter kit, and there are different kits you can purchase. And then your website is for free. Congratulations. Basic kit would be $129. The business kit would be $229. The boss kit $439. So let's say you started in that month or in that week, you also have cost involved. If you don't have a starter kit, you still very likely will purchase regularly, especially around Mother's Day, certain products, the jewelry. You have business expenses, especially if you meet up with other people. As we have seen before, you need to travel to certain venues. You have expenses that is not included in this. If you are a Park Lane distributor, according to their own website, you can earn 30 to 50% on weekly commission. You get free jewelry. I expect if you only sell a certain amount yourself, and I find the jewelry really ugly, sorry. A personal online storefront 24/7. Yeah, but apparently only if you start with one of those starter kits, then that one is included in that year. The year after, you might have to pay $130 for that administrative fee for that online storefront. You can earn dream vacations. You could participate in a car program and in cash bonuses, and you get a community that celebrates and shares in every win. We have not heard in this entire post that you will have expenses and what is typical in Park Lane. There is no disclaimer, there is no disclosure that it depends on your hard work. You have to put a good amount of money down to start in Park Lane. You will have to continue to spend money on the products because you have to continue to show the new releases, and your Friday payday might not cover the cost involved in you running this business. And I'm sure we've seen the highlights on her team and not what most people make. If people made $0 or $30, then we probably wouldn't have seen this. This is non-compliant behavior, and it is absolutely ridiculous that network marketing companies in 2026, when their reputation is already down the gutter, that they're not breaking down on their distributors. And that was my necessary compliant rant about this post. Post what is typical, post what is normal, put up a disclaimer. Otherwise, you cannot say these things. It is absolutely ridiculous. Yet again, absolutely ridiculous. If you liked this video, then give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss out on further uploads. If you liked this video, you can also share it. You can also hype it. That helps the video and also this channel out a lot. And if you liked this video, then hopefully I will see you in my next one. Next upload, Friday, 1 p.m. Central European Standard Time. Until then, tschüss!